Hello, my name is Rachel Okello and I'm a UK-based solicitor specialising in immigration and nationality law. Welcome to the channel. It's lovely to spend this time with you. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, join the family and subscribe. Click on the notification button so you know whenever I release new videos. So today I'm going to talk about the Global Talent Visa, which is a very flexible visa for people who are over the age of 18 and who are global leaders or potential leaders in the fields of arts and culture, academia and research, and digital technology. Those are the areas that the UK is focusing on at the moment for people who are the best of the best of the best to come to the UK. You don't need a job offer, you don't need to fulfill the English language requirement, and you don't need to fulfill the minimum salary requirement either. What you do need, however, is you do need to prove that you are at that high level. And you will do this by getting an endorsement. You'll need to get an endorsement from an endorsing body designated by the Home Office. So the Home Office has engaged certain organisations to endorse people to ensure that they do reach the level that the Home Office is seeking for people who can follow this Global Talent Visa route. This visa allows people to travel out of the UK for extended periods of time. You can be an employee, you can be a self-employed person or a director of a company. So as long as you are travelling for work purposes, you can leave the UK for extended periods of time and return and continue on that global visa route. You can get settlement, which is indefinite leave to remain, if you fulfill the eligibility criteria. So unlike some visas, this visa does lead to you being able to settle in the UK and even to get British citizenship. So let's just have a closer look at what this endorsement is all about. And I want to look at the 4 different routes that you can get an endorsement if you want to come via the Global Talent Visa route. What I would say before we do that is that if you are of such a high calibre and an award winner of certain awards that the Home Office has selected, you'll be pre-endorsed, so you won't need to go through that endorsement stage. And the awards are quite high level awards in each field. So awards such as Nobel Prize or British Academy, because the film industry is included in this Global Talent Visa route. So if you have had an award, then you won't need to go down the endorsement route. So it's worth looking first on the Home Office website, on the .gov website, or you can contact me if you want to talk about this further. Link is in the bio to discuss whether you need to get the endorsement before you apply for the visa. Because what you will do is you will get an endorsement and then you will apply for the actual Global Talent Visa, because it's the visa that's going to allow you the lawful residence in the UK on that route. But if you have won one of these awards and you don't need to get endorsed, then you head straight to get the visa from the Home Office. So the 4 different routes are: you can have an academic or research appointment with an approved institution. You can have gotten an individual fellowship from an approved institution. You can also have had a research grant funded by an endorsed funder, a funder which is endorsed by UK Research and Innovation. If you can't follow any of those 3 routes, which are the fast track routes, then you can go for the peer review option. And to go through the peer review option, you will have to prove to the endorsing body that you are a person of exceptional talent or exceptional promise. So it's that exceptional promise, really, which I think opens the door to a lot of people being able to apply for this visa. Because, you know, the first 3 that I said, I mean, the one where you get the award is a question of fact. You've either got the award or you haven't. And then the other 3 that I've said, really, you've got to have those things in place that I mentioned: the individual fellowship, the research appointment, or the research grant. Those things you'll have to have, and you go through the fast track endorsement process. If you don't, then there's a big scope, I think, for you to slot yourself into either the exceptional talent slot or the promising talent slot under the peer review option. So I think it's a visa that's quite accessible to a lot of people. I think the UK doesn't want to dismiss people offhand, and also wants to have a visa which is very flexible in terms of not having the restrictions that normal visas do have. If you have a family, you can bring your partner and your children with you. They can apply as your dependents. So I really like this visa. I think it's really good. If you can get the endorsement, then it's a very good visa to get. I would recommend getting the endorsement first, because you can apply for the visa and the endorsement at the same time. You can apply to the Home Office for the visa and the endorsement at the same time. The Home Office will refer the application to the endorsing body, so that you'll effectively start back at the beginning, and then the endorsing body will notify the Home Office whether you've got the endorsement, and then the Home Office will continue with the application. But if you're not needing to do both at the same time, then you can get the endorsement first, because otherwise there's not going to be any point in making the application, because if you don't get the endorsement, the Home Office will invalidate the application, they'll reject it, and they will reimburse you your fee, but they'll keep £25 admin fee, and £25 is £25 at the end of the day, not to mention the time you would have taken to get the refusal and the disappointment really in getting an immigration refusal. So if you're outside the UK particularly, or you've got the time, then you can get the endorsement first. If you're inside the UK, because you can switch into the global talent visa route from other visa applications, not a visit visa application, and not if you've overstayed, but most routes you can switch into the global talent visa route from within the UK. So you need to make sure that you don't let your current leave to remain expire whilst you're fiddling around to get the endorsement. That's when it becomes very handy to put the two applications in together to the Home Office, so your Home Office application is pending, and that will cover you just in case your current leave to remain expires. If you get the endorsement first, you then have 3 months within which to make the visa application. So timing is everything, particularly if you're inside the UK, because if you don't get the endorsement, you can rethink things over and you can make the application again. And also you can ask for a review of the endorsement decision if you are refused the endorsement. So you don't need to give up. You can come on this route. It's a great route to pursue, and does lead to settlement and possible British citizenship, as I've said. So that's it for me. I want to do another video to talk more about the endorsement bodies and the endorsement supporting documents that you're going to need. But what I will say in the meantime is the endorsing bodies, they do have an awful lot of information on their websites under visa sections. So the Home Office website, the .gov website, because I always say go on the .gov website, don't just go on anybody's website, except mine of course. Don't go on anybody's website because they could be leading you down the garden path. It's better to go on the .gov UK Home Office website, and you can see who the endorsing bodies are, and you can go through their websites, and they have a special visa section, and you'll be able to see what you need to do to fulfill the endorsement criteria, and you'll be able to decide whether you fulfill that criteria today or whether there's more things that you need to do in order to establish yourself and then make the application at a later date. It's been lovely to be here with you, and if you need to speak to me about the global talent visa or any other immigration issue, then just click on the link in the description and you'll go straight into my diary and we can set up a time to speak. It's been lovely being with you. Take care, all the best. Bye-bye.